Greetings once again, and grand rising. Was just listening to an empress, and she mentioned that the most powerful skill that anyone could ever develop, whether it's a male or female, is to learn how to remain in a good mood. Be the thermostat, not the thermometer, meaning that you control your mood, you control the temperature, right? For your mood, your mood is a temperature. Yeah. So once again, this is King David coming to you with a little short advice, cosmic knowledge. As it's not only David that King David that speaks the cosmic knowledge. There's a lot of other folks out there, and from time to time, I listen to them. There are young people that I do listen to. So it's not like I think that I'm old enough and believe that I am the only and the sole, you know, standard on cosmic knowledge. Yes, plenty of people out there that are speaking the cosmic knowledge, but there are people that will want to give you advice that is not in alignment with what you think and believe. It's not resonating. When you hear a message, if you're cosmically aligned, you will know when it's resonating. So you will know how to eliminate a message to accept it or don't. Yeah, but for its word, its resonance. And there is a lot of people out there who want to come and give you advice, and they themselves are not even experiencing goodness within their life. Or is it that you're not exemplifying goodness within your life and then you want to come and give advice? No. It's like you would be 400 pounds and telling somebody how to lose weight. No, nobody not going to listen to you. Yeah, so if you're not exercising love, how are you going to teach me about love? You can't teach me about love. You have to listen to me about love if you're not loving. Yeah. And I said that loving frequency is a forgiveness frequency. It's a frequency that keeps you in a good mood every time. That simply means that anyone that you see out there that's not exercising, I'm not saying that they're not loving, but they're not purposefully and practicing that on a daily, regular basis. It's something that has to be practiced on a daily, regular basis. Yeah. So it is the best thing for you to do to keep in that good mood, because there's a lot of things that's going to distract you. There's a lot of things that's going to attack you. But what are you going to do? Yeah, in every relationship. And so what do you do sometimes? Like, for example, I'm going through a kind of relationship now where I am, I have to learn to adjust myself to the people that surround me and to know that they're going to operate certain ways. So I don't allow them to change my mood. You understand what I'm saying? And I've made the decision to take myself away from people, who is not in alignment with my mood, because my mood is a happy, peaceful mood. Happy, peaceful, joyful, healthy, wealthy thinkers. I am aligning myself with those people who decide that that's how they want to live. Now, aesthetically today, I'm not into, like you can see, I have a jacket on, no hat. And, when I first started out on this awakening journey, one of the reasons why I grew my hair is that I realized that your hair is a natural part of you. It's ether, it's carbon. And so I didn't cut it because, I know it's for a purpose. Like I learned it was for frequency transfer, resonance modulation come through. Yeah, to your ear. It's there for a purpose. It's like an antenna, so to speak. And so even though in a day and time when you have a whole bunch of frequency that's like being emitted out there from the sun, from the nature, from people, from animals, from trees, from everything, it behoves us to like to grow and keep our hair. Now for style purpose and for aesthetic purpose, sometimes because you want to conform to the belief and the require or the desires of how people want to look, then you perhaps cut. Like I decided that I was going to cut, and I cut my locks off. And like I mentioned earlier, I cut my locks off because it was an attachment to me, to an empress who assisted me on the journey, and then she left, got up and disappeared, and I like snap her too. Bam! I didn't want that attachment. You see what I'm saying? So it's not for the more spiritual reason. It's just it was just a detachment for me, because I'm saying to myself, if I have somebody that I that qualify help to qualify me, and this is part of our attachment, and we grew up like this, when I was going through that withdrawal and the contraction from our energies. It was one of the reasons why I snapped that sucker off. But it's not like it changed me. I'm of the same belief. Now, I might not be utilizing the purpose of the ear to get a whole bunch of resonance transference into the system or awakening, but I'm already awakened, and enough so that I can utilize that information that I have to speak to you guys, to continue to grow my hair if I have to, continue to be that loving, kind person, continue to get connected with the cosmic divine intelligence that is coming through. And so, for those who are on the on the comments and portion of your awakening, if you have to grow your hair, and if you want to cut your hair, that's your business, but yes, I did it for aesthetic purpose. And so, like I said, I'm gonna trim up this sucker, yeah, and clean it up and nice. That means when you look at me, put my teeth in, straight my teeth when the money, is available. Yeah, all of these things, whiten them, and so that you could see a presentable form that I help to transform into what we refer to as physical beauty. But the most beautiful part of any human being is their abstract, unseen side, the beauty of love, the beauty of peace. Me personally, if I'm going to partner up with a woman, one of the priority for me is her being a very peaceful person. Peace. I love peace. I don't know. I don't want ever, to be in a relationship that you're going to complain about the toilet paper every time and complain about the dishes or a piece of dirt that might be on the dish. No. I mean, simple things like that. You could say something, because I'm in the process of learning. I like to keep order too. You see? But if it's just something that you have to just get mad about and and complain about, I don't want to. Yeah, you have to identify these things as red flags, because what a lot of people do, and it's not necessarily women alone that do it. Men do it sometimes. They utilize little things to be controlling mechanism so that they can, oh, you do that, and oh, you did that, and oh, you did that, and oh, you did that. And the whole relationship is built on the error that you have created, instead of trying to have order and fix that which we have in place, so that we can have harmony, beauty, instead of discord and chaos. Yeah, a lot of women and men are chaotic they cause problem. They're not peaceful. They're not peaceful. But I'm speaking as a male. I'm speaking on the opposite side, because I experienced that. Normally you're not into a relationship. I'm not into male relationship like that. Male relationship for the purpose of knowing that, yeah, we are male, we are friends, but not for that kind of affectionate connection as such. Yeah. And that's why I think we are reluctant to even tell males sometimes that, yeah, I love you. Like I watch a video sometimes, this African guy that goes around and he would just tell people, tell me you love me. And most people will not, refuse to. Oh, I love Jesus. They love Jesus, but they don't love the guy that is standing right in front of them. And he has 200,000 nairas to give them. And yet they walk away. And a majority of them are Christians. And they would love Jesus, but they don't love this guy. They wouldn't tell this guy that they love him. So, we are cultured to believe in love in a specific way when it concerns a deity. Like, oh, I love God, I love Jesus, but you don't love your fellow human in that way. Yeah, so there's a difference there, to identify and to differentiate that. Yeah, we love humanity. And that is why I'm going to treat you with respect. I'm going to treat you with honor just the same. I'm going to treat you with equality. That's love. And if you have the ability to say it, say it. Give somebody a hug too. But you don't necessarily have to hug everybody every time, because like I said, people come with energies. And sometimes you have to differentiate that. If you identify a certain type of energy, excuse me, then you have to take yourself away from certain types of energy, so that it doesn't pull on your energy. Because people, trust me, the archons out there working, the demons out there working sometimes, where, people have certain kind of submissive, kind of nasty energy sometimes, they call it, what they refer to, passive aggression. Oh, that's a nasty energy sometimes when it's, when it's directed in an intentional way to do harm. Sometimes you can be passively aggressive in a way, like you withdrawn. Like for me, I used to, when in my previous relationship, when I realized that I could have said something to trigger another moment of chaos, I shut my mouth. And maybe yes, I'm upset in a way, but I'm controlling it. Is that passive aggression? Yes, it is passive aggression also. But it's not one of them passive aggression that is saying that I want to eliminate you or I just don't want to bother with you. Yeah, that's how it is. It's passive aggression also. So we have to learn these things, learn how to control them. So the best things, or the best thing you can ever do, is to learn how to control your mood. And this is a short little one I'm giving you early in the morning. It's Friday. Yeah. One little bug I try to keep me down, because yesterday I went for a little procedure at the hospital, and it looks like all of that place there is infected with the virus. As I come out of the place, I sick like dog when energy just laps. So people, I frequency people that go inside of this place sometimes. Wow. Wow, I only can say wow because your energy will be sucked in these places. I'm telling you, I went inside of this place good just for a procedure for the guy to do a consultation, to look and to see what's going on. And I'm telling you, when I came out of that freaking place, I was sick. I was sick as a dog. Yeah. And so all of my energy, so I have to come back home now and I rebuild self by, putting something physically within this body and actually going through some spiritual stuff to where you have to learn how to purify yourself through fire and water and air and meditation. So I have been doing that also. But yeah, I made a nice big pot of a vegetable soup, pumpkin soup last night with okra, pumpkin, ginger, garlic, celery, scallion, thyme, carrots, corn. Yeah, and it was beautiful. I drank a whole big bowl. I drank cups of it last night in a bowl. And then I woke up this morning and that was the first thing I drank. I made some garlic ginger tea this morning with honey. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was nice too. Yeah, that was nice. So you have to keep on this road where you are fortifying yourself with the natural, because the minute you look, you will be filled with mucus, the amount of mucus that's coming out of my body. And I am very thin now. I think I weigh maybe, 73 kilograms? I went on the scale yesterday. 73 times 2.2, that's what it is. Maybe almost 150 pounds, that is, 160. I don't know, that's how much I weigh right now. But I'm feeling good. The body is feeling good, not because I've lost. I know it's the time that I think that we're living in a day and time now where, the resonance that is coming in for your interpretation don't like density. If you're a high density person full of this adipose layers of fat and heavy, trust me, you will have more difficulty to understand. Like people they say who are full of shit, literally full of shit, meaning that you have this accumulation of fecal matter within your stomach that is there to be eliminated. And a lot of people are having challenges and difficulty to eliminate their feces, and at the same time, they're packing more food in that bitch. They're packing more food and more food and more food. That thing is going to make you sick. Eventually, it's going to take you out. Yeah, it's giving you diabetes, it's giving you arthritis, it's giving you all kind of disease. You already know that you have problems going to the bathroom and you're packing every day, packing. No, you have to fast. Fast first and eliminate a major portion of that which is within your stomach. But fasting is such a hard thing to do for a lot of people. They can't do without food for one day, much less a whole week, 7 days. Yeah, so you see, we all have our addictions. I'm not trying to criticize and bomb your addiction. I'm just trying to open your eyes to let you know that yes, it is going to affect your body. It is going to affect you physically. It is going to affect you spiritually. Yeah, because the more spiritual you could get is when you eliminate yourself of all the toxins and all of the additives that they allow you to put inside of your body by means of chemicalization. The majority of this stuff that is processed. Ryan wheat cracker, spam risk coming up. Let me eliminate that. Yeah, and all of these things that we have as processed food that we see in the supermarket and all over the place, they are detrimental to your health in the long run. Yeah, because they are chemically produced food that is will be ingested into your and assimilated into your system. So a lot of us are a makeup of chemical material. Because I think after 30 days, the cellular structures in your in your body changes. Yeah, the cellular structures change. Yeah, and so you have to be like real careful and deliberate as to what you want to put into your body. If you have that nutritional knowledge, a lot of people don't have because they are so distracted in just going to work, eating, get anything they want on the street. Oh, let me go to the gas station there, let me get a hot dog, let me get a hamburger, let me get some fries, let me get a piece of fried chicken, a fillet of fish or a fillet of chicken from wherever. Yes, I'm not going to promote any names now, but they're all over the United States, especially because this is the fast food country where you drive and eat on the go, and then you go to work on the go, yeah, and then you recycle. You keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. So big up on yourself, every as usual, like I always say, enough respect to the Empress, divine feminine Empress, every time, for that's where we all come from. Big respect to source. Yeah, big respect to all of those you out there in the collective community that are trying to enlighten and empower the people with this cosmic knowledge and divine insight, divine intelligence, because we all have it. I'm just helping to activate, so you guys too, you too can remember that you have this power within you, have this knowledge within you, are God within yourself, and so you too have to take the responsibility to come up, level up, level up. King David is here telling you again, doing a little short one for you. Or later on in the day, I will be doing maybe a dance video. I noticed that my dance video does much better than even this. Yeah, my dance videos are getting like over 500 views and upwards. So that's good. I'm communicating. And so if it takes dance to get some action and some people to subscribe and to watch and view, I will be doing some dance videos also. But I am not going to take away from this divine cosmic knowledge that I spit to enlighten you and to show you that we ought to be a peaceful people in self first, and then project that on the outside, that we can help to change this universe, we can help to change this plane, this earth, and bring back peace into society, because that's where the fifth dimension of our whole existence is taking us right now. Those are who want to be in the peaceful realm, because so long we have been living in this chaotic war and indifference and injustice and dishonest operation, where we have selected some people. Well, sometimes we think we select them, but they have their own ways and means by which they can forcefully, get into your mental, so you think that you're really selecting them, but actually they are controlling you. So be in your free will self. I'm asking you, it's Friday. Friday gone, and Friday come back. Fresh cash, so may I look forward to some fresh cash today and take a shower and aesthetically put myself together and then do another video for you people. But for right now, big up on yourself. It's Friday morning. It's the 15th of May. We're in almost the middle of the year. And so we are enjoying ourselves and continue to enlighten the people, empower the people, and to spit this cosmic knowledge of true love, justice, peace, and power. Power to the people. Big up on yourself. King David here once again. Enjoy.